God's man.
Carry that message in your mind and in your heart that if anything happens to Farrakhan, then the whole country and the whole world needs to know that there will come a strong answer from black people and serious consequences from black people. Here he is, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Would you please receive him?
I cannot deny the majesty of this black man who lifted me up and lifted us up, and nor can I give the credit to others who never came to North America to try and lift the black man of America up. Our condition was too pitiful. Our condition was too pitiable. Nobody could deal with us until Master Khallid Muhammad came and found a black man among us who would stand up for us. I cannot deny that fact.
The basic philosophy and teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is very, very simple. And it is basic because it is basic to the very need of the black man or any human being. Freedom, justice, and equality.
You don't want here the life of God to start here in your mind after falsehood is removed. So you fight with the truth.
Farrakhan survived the turmoil between Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad as a clear advocate for Elijah, of course, and an enemy of Malcolm. He had also survived the takeover by Wallace D. Muhammad and the transition of the Nation of Islam to Sunni Muslims after Elijah's passing. In both situations, Farrakhan was under much scrutiny and faced a lot of pressure from those with opposing beliefs, including assassination plots and the barrage of government interference from agents and provocateurs looking to destroy the NOI.
So, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan was dogged when Wallace Muhammad set him down in New York after he had built an empire movement in New York, had drawn close to 100,000 to Randall's Island in New York. They had to bring him in a helicopter to land down in the midst of the people. But Wallace Muhammad busted him. He said when he left Mosque number 7, he was hurt. He said when he got in his car in front of the mosque, he said all the people he had taught, all the things he had done, he said was only a one or two or few that walked up to the car to say, thank you, Brother Minister Farrakhan, for what you've done. He said nobody, for the most part, came to thank you. Put him in a mosque in a storefront, on the second floor of a storefront when he had built an empire, as I said, in New York, calling him a hypocrite, ready to kill him. And the very man that they called a hypocrite is the very man that God blessed to be the cornerstone of the rebuilding of the work of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But they wanted to kill him. I remember as a young lieutenant, I used to be around these chicken-hearted niggers who were laborers and officers in the Nation of Islam. And I used to hear them when Minister Farrakhan would come to this city in Los Angeles. When he would come to various cities, I would hear them whispering and talking about it. Oh, man, we don't have to do what Farrakhan say. He was the only one who could draw a crowd. He was the only one who could come in and teach them what to do. They said, we ain't got to do that, man. One fool came up to me and said, Farrakhan. I'm young, new. He said, do you know what Farrakhan means? I said, no, sir. He said, Farrakhan means far away from the truth. And I was still spunky in them days and a fighter in those days. I said, you better get far away from me with that foolishness. Some stupid stuff.